I already have my 24 pieces ready. We're ready now to start putting them together. And as you can see on this side that I already have, what I did is form rows. One row of 5 pieces each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which will be the bottom. The middle is we have 4 pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the top part is 1, 2, 3 pieces. So we're going to put them like this. Grab this piece and then another one, and it's going to go on top of this one. Grab another piece and it's going to go on top of this one, and the other one is the same, and the last one is going to be the same. And the way that I put them together is with a regular needle and thread. We're just going to hand sew it from this end to this other end, and you're going to repeat the same step with the other piece and the rest of the pieces. Now once you have this row ready, you're going to grab 4 pieces and repeat the same steps. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and do the same with the remaining 3 pieces. I forgot to mention that once you're finished joining the front, you're gonna flip it upside down, and we're gonna sew both ends on this side as well. After you finish with the 3 rows of one of 3 pieces, the other one of 4, and the last one of 5 pieces, we're going to put them like this. The middle side is going to be on top of this one, of the 3 piece, and the 5 piece is going to be on top of the other one. And the way that we're going to put it together is with needle and thread, the same way that we join each piece, like right here, right here, right here, and the same step on this part. And after you're done with the front, you're going to flip it over like this, and you're going to repeat the same steps, right? Joining, and it should look like this at the end. So as you can see, none of the pieces is coming apart, and that's the purpose of sewing together. So just repeat the same steps with the 3 rows. Now that I finished my piece, I'm going to level. Remember this step that we did with the last tutorial with the keta purse? Well, we're gonna do the same. We're gonna have to level kind of the edges, and we're gonna have to use our judgment and make a combination of stitches. But don't ask me how many stitches you have to do of single crochet stitch, for instance, and how many stitches you have to do for double crochet. That you're gonna judge based on the shape that your piece is taking. For instance, on this one, I did single crochet stitches all the way here until I got here, and at this point I made a double crochet stitch, and then where it makes the curve like really deep, I used the triple crochet stitch, so it kind of leveled up to the other stitches, and I followed the same steps on the rest of the piece. I always start on the corner, and like I mentioned, we're gonna do single crochet stitches until we get up to this level. So up to this point we did single crochet stitches, and the next on the next stitch I'm going to do a double crochet stitch, and another double crochet, Okay, if you notice, this is where the curve is pointing down, and we're gonna do a triple crochet, and this is what I do. I have my 3 loops, and I'm going to pull 1, 2, and 3. It's kind of leveling here, and we're going to do the same on the next stitch, but not this one. I'm going to skip here, and I'm going to use this one. 1, 2, and 3, and I'm going back to the double crochet on the next stitch. 1, 2, and another double crochet. 1, 2, and I'm going back to the single crochet stitches here, and as you notice, this is leveled, and you're going to follow the same steps until you finish here. And like I said, just use your common sense or your judgment to see where you need the stitches and what kind of stitches you need. It's really simple. And I have my 2 components ready. To do one of these pieces, we're going to do single crochet stitch, and it's 2 single crochet stitches in each hole. 1, 2, go to the next hole. 1, 2, go to the next hole. 1, 2. Just keep doing that until you get all the way, until you get here, and you're going to close with a slip stitch, and then you're going to make a second round of single crochet stitch, and it has to look like this. We're going to need 2 pieces like this, which is 8 rows of 20 pop tabs each, and for the base, again, 8 rows of 30. I suggest that you use pins or needles, and we're going to do single crochet stitch to join the side with the body. And the same way, you're going to join the other side with single crochet stitch.